Hey, what's up everybody? John here, Delighted Acres Farm, and today I'm going to give you a tour of the new chicken coop. And if you've been watching the last couple of videos, you know that we were gifted chicken coop and a second flock. So we have 5 buff Orpingtons, and we have 1 rooster that is a Rhode Island Red mix. I don't know mixed with what, but that was what we were told. And he is a really pretty bird. And the buff Orpingtons, they really are good looking birds as well. They are, I don't know exactly how old they are, but they've been laying roughly 6 months, so they're not super old at all. They are just into their really productive laying time. So anyway, we're going to take a look at the coop. There's a lot that still needs to be done, getting it all shored up, getting some protection around the bottom, closing up some holes and stuff like that, but it's good for now. If you watched the last video, I made the waterer and the feeder and the water out of 5-gallon buckets, and go back and watch that. And so let's take a look. First of all, it's really a good looking coop. It's got the dark metal roof, and the coop part itself is a nice red. The run, it's got the, what is that, 1x2? Is it 1x2 inch wire? I'm not exactly sure, but I think so, 1x2, 1x3, something like that. But it's got a nice frame. This was really well built. It's got a nice frame all the way around. The door is real solid. It's got spring-loaded latch. 2 of those. So what I'm going to do, because there's no handle to grab on there, and so I'm going to put I bought a handle to attach so we can actually open it up. So that's one change that I'm going to make, and also going to attach something on this frame here so that when we open this up, I can flip it down so that if we're in there, the wind blows, that doesn't go shut just in case that's not solid, it latches in place. Well, if I'm in there, there ain't no way of getting out. So I'm going to I'm going to do something, attach up here so I can flip it down when I go in, and the door itself, it won't be able to shut all the way, so just as a safety. So anyway, say hi to the girls and the boy. So here's a water and a feeder that I made. They got a nice little ramp going into the coop itself. Now this run, okay, so all the dirt that's down here, they were in here with grass about 3 hours when I first got here. There was grass in here for about 3 hours, and they scratched, and all the grass is gone in that amount of time, and that was more than 24 hours ago. So this actually is the second day. We've had them one full day and a few hours. So anyway, one thing that I like is that it's nice and tall, so I can get in there and stand up. One thing that we're thinking about doing is adding some roost bars, some things that they can hop up on while they're in here. And I don't know what that's going to look like exactly, but it's a nice little run. This whole structure is, I think 8 foot across, just over 8 foot across, and then lengthwise, front to back, it is, I believe, just longer than 12 feet. So 12 by 8 total. That's really a good size. Let me latch this back real quick. As you see, got some boards here. These all came off of here from like inside the run. They were on there to help protect from anything getting in that might dig under. But let's go on around. This side looks just the same as the other. Some white trim on it. And then the back of it looks like an old barn. So this is really nice, y'all. This is really nice. We were thinking at some point we would get something like this, but we didn't expect that we would be able to get something like this anytime soon. And if you did watch the video of us getting this, then you know that a friend of ours, their dad had some life changes, and he is not in a position to have the chickens or the coop any longer. And as they go through, the family's going through stuff at the house, and they're like, well, you want some chickens? And I said, well, okay. And they said, we'll bring the coop too. And I said, okay. And so this is a bonus for us, and it's going to work out real nice. I mean, we're super excited about it. So, yeah. So let's continue the tour. Let's look inside real quick. It's got a nice handle, so that comes over and latches there on the inside, right there. It's still dirty from before they moved it, but I'll get it cleaned out here in the next couple days or so. So there's a nice open space over here. There's the door that the ramp goes out, and then nesting boxes are here. I need to clean those out as well and get those ready to go. Well, hey girl, what are you doing? I'm just checking things out. So we are going to be making some changes. I might build either a ladder, a roost ladder, and come from here and come down, or I might put some roost bars and go across. I'm just not sure yet, but I want to have some roost in here for them, because right now they're just sleeping. They get up in the boxes, which is fine, but we want to have them an option to be able to actually roost. So get some roost bars in here and get some roost bars out in the run itself. So yeah, and I mean, they framed it out. It's 2x4s, so that's awesome. And a lot of times these little ones, like this is not one that you go to the Tractor Supply or other store and buy and put together yourself. Like this one over here, our original coop over here, that's what we did. We bought it and we put it together. It's not nearly as quality. It's not nearly the same quality as this is. This was actually purchased, I don't know where it was purchased, but it was from a company that does it regularly, and so it is well put together. It's not going anywhere. The whole thing is framed. So hold on a second, let me see. So all the way around, it's framed up around the bottom, and it just is nice and solid. Now, that being said, it's all the way around that way, so that's why because the yard was not straight. It's going to take a little work to get it secure, especially on the front, over on the front side. I don't know if you can see, you can't see there, but on the other side there's a gap, and we want to make sure that that gap is closed so that animals can't sneak in, they can't dig under. So I don't know if we're going to put a skirt around it or if we're just going to use lumber and fill in those openings. I'm just not sure. We haven't had a lot of time to really give it a lot of thought. Like I said, it was just more than 24 hours ago that they came over and dropped them off and brought the coop and everything. So we are in the process of brainstorming and figuring things out. So like I said, we've got some lumber that was used for that purpose in different places. But anyway, y'all, that's just a quick tour. That's, there's not a whole lot to show other than that. These chickens, like I said, the rooster is beautiful. The buff Orpingtons are always a pretty bird, and we're happy to have those. And so they are going to continue eating the good snack stuff, and I'm gonna watch them for a little bit, and I might stick the camera in there for just a few minutes. So you guys, I hope you enjoyed this short little tour, and if you have some ideas of what you think we might put in here, if you have chickens and you have built perches or roosts, what do you prefer? Do you prefer boards that are rounder or wider, like flat 2x4s, or on edge 2x4s, or more rounded? I've seen all different kinds of people have all different kinds of ideas of how they like it, what they prefer themselves, what they say is healthier for the chickens. I don't really care. I just want to make sure that it's right for them. And so if you have some ideas, let me know. If you've tried one or the other, or multiple different ideas, let me know what you think has been the best for your chickens, and I might do that. I don't know. But if I get multiple people saying multiple things, I'm just going to do what I want. So anyway, you guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for joining this tour. I really appreciate it. Y'all have a great rest of your day, whatever day you're watching this. I will see you on the next video.